Hey guys, and welcome to the 3D Animation Hub. So for this video, I had a podcast planned with a Sony Animator, which is done, it's recorded, I'm just in the editing stages now. So I click on trending on YouTube, and as I'm about to scroll down, what do I see? League of Legends Terror In Demacia. Now, I don't know if this is a music video or if this is some sort of animatic. I'm pretty sure it's just an animated cinematic, because it doesn't have any like featured by this or featured by that person. I'm just assuming it's gonna be an animation, not a music video. But regardless, actually, it's even better now. Since it's an animation, and your boy here is a 3D animator, this is gonna be my first time watching it. I've never seen this before. We're just gonna jump in, react to this, and then take a step back. We're gonna analyze the animation aspect of the video. We're gonna go frame by frame, and if you guys want to stick around, all the times on the screen up there somewhere where you can just watch the reaction, or if you want to watch the analysis, you can just skip to the analysis. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't worry, the podcast with the Sony Animator is coming out next. It'll be out in a few days. Don't worry about that. So with all of that out of the way, let's jump right into this week's video. Before we leave, make sure to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Alright, we're at our computer. I finished recording the intro, and then I realized the washing machine is leaking. But anyways, that's taken care of now. Let's get back to business. The Terror of Demacia. Alright, I honestly don't know what to expect. So let's see exactly how this goes. I need my headphones. Where are my headphones at? Okay, got my headphones. Let's do this. Okay. So we got some creepy vibes going on. I'm not sure the lore behind this one. It's almost looks like a painting right here. Whoops. Who's talking? Crows. Crows? Fiddlestick? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
Yeah. Filthy mages. They show up here.
This is really creepy.
They show up here. And I'll come.
First person.
Tedrick? Hey, Tedrick.
So this entire thing's from one person's perspective. Okay, interesting. Oh shit. Patrick. Oh. Shit. Oh, come on. That is Fiddlestick. Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just got goosebumps from fear. Oh my god. Alright, well, I mean, that was like a minute and a half long. Let's just pop it into Sync Sketch, see what we can tear apart. I think, I'll talk about this maybe a little bit, but it looked like the texturing and everything wasn't like amazingly done, and it was first person. So I'm thinking it could have been done in some sort of game engine, because that's what it looked like. That's what the graphics looked like. So that entire thing could have been rendered in maybe Unreal or something like that. Maybe I'll look into it and see if I can find that out. But wow, let's hop onto Sync Sketch. So again, there isn't too much in the sense of animation with this clip, with this teaser. I read into it a little bit. Turns out this is the teaser for Fiddlesticks. Let me just turn this off. This is the teaser for Fiddlesticks' new revamp. Apparently he got voted in to be revamped completely, and so this is the trailer to show off the new skin, or the new tone they're going with the character. They want the character to be super scary, and there's a lore about Fiddle being a creature of just terror, and apparently there's no like origin that anyone can think of, and he's just super terrifying. And that's kind of the theme of this entire teaser. They wanted to show him as like the super terrifying non-human creature. So what we have here is we're looking at this from a perspective of a Demacian soldier, and we're looking at this guy's friend who's also a Demacian soldier. But in terms of animation, you know, there isn't a lot to look at, since it's mostly just visual effects. But one thing I found funny here when I was going through this frame by frame, I know if you guys pay attention, the chest goes up, but pay attention to the pace of the chest going up and the pace of the arm going up. So just pay attention to this area right here, in this red circle right here. So the chest starts going up, and then at the same pace, the arm starts making its way up too. And so, like, just a real quick reminder that if you enjoyed this content and would like to support the channel farther, we do have a Patreon now, which gives you access to some more goodies like the stuff I upload on Gumroad, as well as the Animator's Handbook PDF, which gets updated continuously, or at least I try to. Patreon just helps me keep the video quality higher, but I'll continue uploading free weekly videos. So if you're not able to support the channel that way, I'd appreciate you smashing that like button just as much. With that out of the way, let's hop back into the video. What you guys are seeing is the chest goes up, the arm goes up with it in a very mechanical way. And I think what happened here is, so when you have an arm control, I talked about this in the last review I did. You either have IK or you have FK, and I think this is IK meaning inverse kinematic hand. So what IK allows you to do is to move the arm separately from the body, but it also has the option to attach the wrist movement to either the chest or to your cog, center of gravity, or to like the world control. Let me just draw this out real quick. So your arm can either be driven by just the world, so by this controller on the bottom of the character, or it could be controlled by your chest area, or it could be controlled by your cog area, center of gravity, cog. And I think what's happening here, the animator should have had this arm in world control, so it would be only affected by the control underneath the character, the master control. But what they ended up doing instead is they had the setting of the arm on the chest control. So what's happening here is the chest is going up and the arm over here is going up with it. And so what's happening is the arm isn't resting on the leg anymore, and it's just kind of going up with the chest in a very mechanical way. I just thought that was kind of like, usually Riot doesn't slack in this sort of thing, but they either didn't have enough time for this, or I'm actually not sure, because they usually hand these out to different companies to do the animations for them. Maybe there's just another company that they hired to do the cinematic for them. But this is it's an interesting route they took, because you know, you look at the textures here and it's like, this is really badly rendered grass. These are pretty, to be honest, pretty crappy and sharp looking light and textures on the rocks. It's not their usual MO. I mean, like, look at these, it's kind of crazy. My university project had better rendering than this. But this could be, who knows, this could be the theme that they're going with in this cinematic, I'm not sure. So anyways, we fast forward to here, where Fiddle ends up using this as a decoy, and apparently, from the rumors, this could be one of the skills that Fiddlesticks has now, which is that he can summon a decoy. And we turn around to reveal Fiddle, and already super freaking creepy. And then, what does he do? He just... So he's looking somewhere, and then he just comes to a complete stop. Just goes straight. It's so unsettling. But what's more unsettling is when he turns up here. Jesus, look at that movement. Look at that head movement. Look at this head movement. This is so jarring. It's like, look that way, look this way, look that way, look this way. It just keeps jittering. Just twitching. That's so scary. Oh, now his entire body starts shaking. And so, okay, so if you guys pay attention, what we have here is sort of like an humanoid action. It's like a human action. Us humans, we kind of, or just organic creatures, we kind of move in arcs. So my hand here is creating an arc, and so that's what Fiddle does. He creates like an arc down. But after his screech and all the crows flying this way towards the character, or towards the camera, towards us, his little tongue sticking out, he comes to an abrupt stop, stares at the character, and now what happens is any sort of like humanoid movement is gone. He just goes completely mechanic, goes AWire. Like, none of these movements anyone can do. Nothing's moving in an arc. And watch this, like, you follow his head, it's here, then it's here, then it's up. So it goes like this. It just moves in lines, and then moves down, moves this way, moves up, right, left, right, right, and then he pretty much just eats us here. So his just complete turning. It's like This is his mouth right here. Next frame, his mouth's completely just 180 degrees turned. It's crazy. It's just when you watch this real time, you kind of I pretty much jumped. I'm not gonna lie. I pretty much jumped when I saw this with like my surround sound headphones. He's just squealing, and it's just yeah. Let's play this real time for you guys. Holy shit. Anyways, honestly, that was a really short video. That's about all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Hit the sub button. When these videos come out for League or any other either popular game or cinematic that comes out, I'll try and review it. But in between these, I'll be making 3D animation tutorials, as well as starting this year interviewing animators and doing podcasts with different animators in different industries. One which we just finished was with an animator with Sony who worked on Hotel Transylvania and also Connected, which is coming out either later this year or it's already out, I'm not sure. But regardless, if you enjoy animation, or if you enjoy an animator reacting to these sort of cinematics, make sure to hit the sub button, stay notified, and with all that out of the way, actually, before all of that out of the way, I just want to give a thank you to my Patreons. Thank you guys so much for your continuous support. And now with all of that out of the way, happy animating, and I will see you guys in the next video.